So, here we are again. Speech is getting better. Blood still coming out the nose. I went to the therapist today and she gave me 10 words to remember. I had to read them through once, then see if I could remember the 10 words. I got 7 right the first time, 8 right the next time, and 9 right the next time. And I started using some technique so that I would remember them. The first one was butter, and I imagined a butter, packet of finished butter. The next one was arm. I thought of my arm and what it was like. And I put sort of photographs to all the words. Because she said after half an hour she would ask me again if I could remember them. And that seemed to work. There's only one that I didn't get the last time. And then she had 20 words. 10 were the words that I was supposed to remember, and 10 were just different words. And I had to say yes or no as to whether they were the original words or not. And then I was able to get 10 out of 10. That was one sort of memory test, and then there was test for eyes. She showed me pictures and there was always something wrong with them, like a table with 3 legs, or a comb with teeth missing, or trees that didn't have a stump, or somebody walking on sand with a partner and there was only one set of footprints. And they were very difficult to find. Some that I couldn't find. There was a cow, and I looked at its shadow and I thought, there's no horns in that shadow. Said this is horns missing in the shadow. No, she gave me a clue. Look at its feet, and 3 of the feet were cloven hooves, and one was just like a horse's hoof with no split down the middle. Got to be very, very observant and see things. And then I had to look at a drawing and then reproduce it. It was a cross with flags at the end of it. That was one. The other one was a square with little squares inside it, and the little squares had dots inside that. Then there was one with 3 circles, 1 circle, another circle inside it, and then another circle inside that. And fourth one was squares and a semicircle and a triangle. And I was able to do them all. But then, before I left, she asked me to draw them all again. And I could do that. So it looks like I can remember things. So that was me for today. I went for a home visit as well, and we did lots of moving about the house with a rollator, going up and down the stairs to the basement for a shower. Well, not for a shower, to the shower room. Opening the fridge, pouring a drink to see if you could cope with doing the normal things of life. And if the doctor says everything is okay, I would get home for the weekend, which would be really nice. Anyway, that's enough for now. When I go to the communal dining area, there are some people who are eating whole potatoes. I'm eating whole potatoes. Other people are eating mashed potato, perro mose, and or jellies, things like that. Smoothies. And one of the topics they were discussing in the talk about the different types of strokes was that sometimes your rogatory, your throat or esophagus, you're unable to swallow so whole food, and everything has to be mashed up in pulps, like smoothies or mashed potatoes or things like that. Because if your throat doesn't work properly, there's a possibility that it goes down into your lungs and you choke. So that's one of the things I've noticed, that some people here are only taking sort of slurry type food and not whole food. Everything is sort of pulp for them. So the other thing was that from strokes you can get double vision, and they're always checking to take the finger and ask when it goes out of view, your peripheral vision deteriorates, so you don't see things from the side. And if it's really bad, then they take away your driving license. I've been looking with one eye like that to see if things are in focus, and then closing that eye and looking, and it's much more difficult to keep the eye closed. But everything is in focus otherwise. So those are two main things, that perhaps eating and tongue movement is important, that you can do that. And I'm happy that I can eat normal food. Nurses out there whispering. Anyway, I'll stop this.